Hello everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 27 of the Amber Army YouTube Championship Manager 01-02 Retro Series with Aston Villa. Next game, as you can see, is Leeds. We're in 6th. Let's have a quick recap. So 6th place on 22 games, only Liverpool played any more than us. 35 points in 22 games is good considering 22 games last season we were down this end. So maybe a little bit of money to spend could be good, but we have spent an awful lot and brought a lot of players in. Maybe they just need a little bit more time to gel that little bit more, and then maybe we might see them propel a little bit further up. But let's have a little look what we got to look forward to in this episode. We have got Leeds at home, which is going to be a test. Bolton away, which is going to be difficult, and then Port Vale away in the FA Cup 4th round. An opportunity to get through to the 5th round with relative ease. Port Vale are sitting in Division 1, maybe an 18th, but still only one division below. Let's not take them for granted. Then the next episode we'll see us embark on our League Cup campaign in the semi-final against Newcastle. So, without further ado, let's get to game number 1, where we'll be playing Leeds at home. Okay then, game number 1. This is the team that's starting. Melberg is out suspended. We've got Sabea on international duty and Bakiroglu is injured. I've gone with Tony, Vassell and Chutos as the 3 strikers to go with in this game. Chutos will come off the bench later on if needed. Probably will be needed at some point, or I do tend to change the striker during the game, you probably noticed, so Chutos probably will be seen at some point. So relatively boring 15 minutes to start us off with. Hopefully we can be the ones to have the first bit of impact. No, still a relatively boring 20 minutes. But this isn't going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. So it's going to be a tough one. Leeds not exactly doing amazingly right now, but still with the players that they've got there, they're more than capable of turning us over at home. But we want a good performance from our defence and our goalkeeper. Equally from our strikers, we need Luca Toni to be on the ball. Oh, Vassell can be on the ball. There we go, 1-0. Oh my god, it won't count. I suppose it had to happen to us at some point. The amount of disallowed goals that had gone in our favour. Toni over the bar, unlucky. So we're heading to half time. It's not been a particularly entertaining half. Let's hope there's something a little bit more interesting in the second half. One attempt at goal. I'm sure oh no, the disallowed goal wouldn't have counted. So one attempt at goal between the two teams for the whole half. That is an absolutely crap 45 minutes of football, right there. Oh, never. Eric Backer coming off the bench early in the second half as well, and striking first blood in the 52nd minute. But we're just not offering anything going forward right now. The game is recoverable. Toni, I'm taking Toni off. Maybe the balls in the box just aren't enough for us. I was going to say Langley for Lee Hendry, and we'll leave that at that for now. Maybe look at it in the 70-something minute and look at taking Ishizaki off and swapping Bergstrom with Bacchini, because Bacchini can play on the right as well. We've got to make that change now. See if it ever friggin' lets us. Oh, Bacchini, come on. So Ishizaki for Bergstrom. Swap M2 buggers around. And let's see what we can do in the last 10. It's not a good way to start this this episode, I mean, with a loss. We've offered absolutely nothing in this game. Nothing. There it is, absolutely appalling. Crap game of football, crap performance from us, and a really disappointing way to start things, especially Leeds. jump above us in the table. A little bit of a decline maybe. We need to stop the rot, guys. I'll see you in the next game. Okay then, guys, game number 2. Sabea's back, but Langley is out injured. Who else was out? West is out suspended, and Bacchini is also out injured. So Bergstrom's on the left, Ishizaki's on the right. Sticking with the 2 strikers. Need to get more from the 2 of them. I say this ain't going to be an easy game. Yes, but there we go. That's going to make it a lot more nicer to start off with. 1-0 lead early on. We have to protect that now. So, 20 minutes in, we have the lead. I'd like to get a second if we can. Melberg's back, but he was in such poor form. I want to make sure he knows that he's not guaranteed a first team place. So, Herman, Eric, Bjornstad, Hagen is getting a game in this one. Need to get the ball down the other end of the pitch though. Not given, thank God. Want to go in at least 1-0 up. So the defence is playing quite well. It's the midfield and Elise, the captain, who isn't doing too great. Let's see what we can do in the second half then. Is there a free kick? What happened to that? Penalty, yes. Sabea is saved. Good God, we don't win this game now. I won't be happy with Sabea for missing that. I feel someone like Luca Toni should have been taking it. Elise hits the bar and goes over. Let's look at changing this one up now a little bit. I think Vasal's looking a bit knackered, so Chutos needs to come on. Elise's not having the best game, so we'll bring on Hendry. Good job we kept that one. Gareth Barry's going to have to go on for Bergstrom. Let's play a bit of left wing. Oh, I thought Tony was going to do it. Let's see if we can at least hold on now. Win would do us the world of good, yeah. Really, really would. We're down to 10 men. It's not good. Free kicks over the bar though. Oh yeah, there we go, 10 men. And we get the second goal right in injury time. Sabea makes up for his penalty miss. And there we go, we've won 2-0. That moves us back up into 6th. Leeds must have lost. So it doesn't look all that bad, except Man United do have a game in hand over us. We're only 2 points away from West Brom, so we've still got that opportunity to finish in the top 5. But next game is about the FA Cup. We're in the 4th round against Port Vale, and I will see you guys there. Okay then, the third and final match of this episode will be taken on Port Vale away in the FA Cup. This is the team that I've gone with. It's a little bit of a weakened team, giving a couple of players an opportunity, but this team should still be strong enough to win the game. We have no left winger. Robinson is going to be playing left wing with Barry at left back. I have got Lee Clark, but I'm negotiating a transfer for him. Hopefully we'll free up some funds to bring in another central midfielder. But in the meantime, there we go. That is who we're going with in this match. But we do have some of the big guns on the bench. Elise, Tony, Curtis, West, and the goalkeeper, Italian goalkeeper, will be there waiting to come in if they're needed. Port Vale coming out with an attacking formation. They must fancy their chances. And they should fancy their chances. Good God. What an awful start for us. 15 minutes in, we found ourselves a goal down. Real opportunity to go on a good cup run now. Crouch, looking like you got something to say about that. It's an opportunity for Crouch, mind you, to make me choose him a little bit more often. If he can get a goal or two in this, certainly be food for thought, won't it? Getting closer to half time and we're still 1-0 down and not looking like we're going to press them that much. No. There's no one particularly playing awfully. I just say let's just say they start the second half before we make any drastic changes. Oh, great. That's 3 chances he's had now, Crouch. That's why I'm a bit reluctant to pick him. 4 chances now. And Ishizaki with the header is the one that gets the equaliser, the little man on the right. Let's bring on the big gun to get us in front. And Chutos is the one with the header. Oh my God, the little Greek. So a fantastic couple of minutes for us as we start this half very strongly. Tony had the chance with the head then and didn't score. So the 2 players that always score with their head didn't, but 2 little guys, 2 little whippets have scored with their head in this game. Bring on Elise for Hendry. We weren't playing too great, Hendry. And leave it there for now. Brilliant. Chutos is off injured. Just bloody brilliant. Looking like we're going defensive against Port Vale, but that's what we got to do. See the game through, so be happy with a win in the FA Cup. It could have been more than just the 2-1. I'll take the 2-1 because goal difference doesn't matter in the cups. We are safely through to the next round. Guys, I'll continue the episode if the cup draw is going to be before the next game. So I'll have a look. If not, then we'll call it time there. I'll see you if we get a draw. Here we go, the FA Cup 5th round draw. It's going to be in this episode, guys. Let's have a look. So West Bromwich Albion, we don't want them away. Here's Liverpool. That's one big gun that's going to be knocked out in the next round. Grimsby or Bolton? No, I wouldn't want Bolton. Tottenham. There's another one of two good teams that are going to be knocked out. Ipswich, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, let's not take them too lightly, but Ipswich is who we'll play away in the next round. So Ipswich have got a decent team. They would have gone down with a decent team, but I still feel as though we should be able to beat them. But like I say, we shall see, guys. We shall see. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Looking like we're turning a little bit of a corner now. Let's have a little quick look. We've got to look forward to the next episode. We've got the first match is going to be leg 1 of the League Cup semi-final. Then we've got West Ham at home and Crystal Palace away. So 2 winnable games in the Premier League, and then our League Cup semi-final starts. The episode after is where it will end. Our League Cup semi-final leg 2 is in there, and our FA Cup. So it was a big cup episode, the episode after next. So guys, keep up with this. This is looking like it's going to go places, this series. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're all enjoying this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. As I always say, thanks again, and until the next time, guys, cheerio for now.